Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we will be doing a camera review of the newly launched Infinix Note 30. Now Infinix Note 30 5G is one of those devices which comes below the 15,000 price segment. In fact, the 8GB RAM and 256GB storage variant, including offers, you can get for as low as 14,999. It's a good value for money package considering the hardware it is offering. And the lower variants are priced at 13,999. So this device also comes with a pretty good camera setup. In fact, the primary camera, I would say, is a 108 megapixel camera, and it also packs good hardware in the form of Dimensity 6080 chip. So let's see how good the camera experience is on this device. So we have done the charging test of this device with a 45-watt adapter, so you can check out that video. We have uploaded it on our channel. So before going into the camera review, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. Now talking about the camera hardware, now you get a primary 108 megapixel sensor with f2.0 aperture. Now the secondary and third cameras are kind of slightly disappointing, I would say. It's a 2 megapixel depth sensor and an AI camera. There is no ultra wide nor there is a macro sensor. So that's one of the disappointing things, that there is just one primary camera alone, no ultra wide, no macro. And on the front panel you get a 16 megapixel selfie camera, again f2.0 aperture. So that's the camera hardware of the Infinix Note 30 5G. So let's see how good the camera samples have come from this device. So let's first have a look at the daylight captures. Looking at the daylight captures, you can see that there is plenty of detail on offer. The dynamic range is also really good. The colors are slightly vivid but not a major concern, not happening all the time. And you can also see that the sharpness levels in the photos looks quite good. Even in zoomed images, you can see that the details and sharpness levels are quite good. So overall, we would say in terms of the daylight captures, Infinix has done a quite good job in delivering good details, decent colors, and also the dynamic range is good. So under 15,000 rupees, we would say this device, it will not disappoint most of the users in terms of the primary camera experience. But sadly, as I said before, this does not have an ultra wide angle camera nor a macro sensor. That's something which is missing in this price segment. The secondary and third cameras are kind of AI and depth sensor, but otherwise the daylight captures have come quite good on this device. Now let's next move on to the close-up images. Here once again you can see that good details on offer, good sharpness levels, and the detailing is really good, and colors are once again a bit saturated, but again we would say it's not a major concern in this price segment, but most people will love these images, especially for social sharing. But if you look at the color accuracy, obviously this is not a very color accurate image, but slightly saturated, but overall detailing looks good. And now looking at the portraits, once again Infinix has done a good job in bringing up great portraits. Here you can see that the colors are really good, nice and wide, and you can also see that the depth effect has come really nice, and the edge detection is also pretty good on the portrait images. So portraits have come really good on the Infinix Note 30 5G. Next, let's move on to the low light images. So under artificial condition or artificial light, you can see that it offers good details. This is under very low light, and if you move to extreme low light, still you can see that the night mode offers decent details for a 15K price device. Once again, colors are a bit boosted and saturated, obviously because of the processing. This could be fixed, but overall we would say the low light processing is quite good for this price segment. In this price segment, we see not so great low light experience, but Infinix Note 30 5G has done a quite good job here. Now moving on to selfies, this is one area we really like. The 16 megapixel selfie camera does deliver really great selfies. The skin tones and also the dynamic range is really good. Even in terms of portrait selfies as well, you can see that the edge detection is pretty good, quite acceptable for this price segment. So overall selfies are really good, and people will definitely love the 16 megapixel shooter on this device. So if you are taking a lot of selfies, this is definitely a good camera. Even the low light selfies also came out pretty good on this device. Now moving on to the video recording. Now you can record videos in 2K resolution on this device. Now the 2K resolution looks quite good, but there is no stabilization offered, there is no EIS on offer, so it's kind of decent experience, but the details and sharpness levels are good. Now you also get 1080p at 60 FPS. Once again you can see that there is no stabilization offered, but the details are quite good, and the sharpness levels are also kind of acceptable. Now the 1080p at 30 fps does come with stabilization. There is decent stabilization, and once again the quality is quite okay, I would say. Nothing extraordinary, but the details and sharpness levels are kind of maintained consistent across all the three formats. So Infinix has done quite a good job here. So this is the front facing camera sample taken with the Infinix Note 30 using the stability mode, so you can judge yourself how good the clarity of the video is and also the audio output from the front camera. So this is the dual video mode on the Infinix Note 30, so you can see how good the quality of the video is. So as you can see from the camera samples, the Infinix Note 30 5G is definitely one of the good devices with camera in the sub 15k price segment. Nowadays, if you see the sub 15k price segment, most of the devices are having average camera setup, and in that segment we can see that the Infinix Note 30 5G delivers quite a good performance, I would say, considering the price segment. Good daylight shots, good portraits, selfies are also good. You get 2k video recording, 1080p has stabilization in the form of EIS, then low-light photos have also come out quite good for the price segment. So overall we feel the Infinix Note 30 is a good package in terms of cameras as well. The only downside in terms of camera department, as I said before, there is no ultra wide, no macros included. But if that is not your priority, the primary camera is your priority, then we would say that the Infinix Note 30 5G does deliver good performance in the sub 15k price segment, and you won't be disappointed with this camera. So what do you guys think about the camera on the Infinix Note 30 5G? Do let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.